That was sick. That was sick.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Should I say our channel today?
No, it's your channel. Let's just
Okay.
that
Welcome to my channel. So today I have a special guest, which I'm really excited about, aka my housemate, because why not? You know. So yeah, I have my housemate, friend, sister. The list goes on with me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Hi guys, my name is Emem. As she already said, housemate, sister, friend, all of that jazz. I just turned 20, so I'm quite young, but in my head I'm older than I am. Because why not? I mean, what else? I just graduated from University of Birmingham, studied chemical engineering. I'm about to go to Aston to do my postgraduate courses.
Hey, come on!
Weird things about me. I don't think it's weird, but I just love plantain. Anything plantain, but boiled, fried, anything plantain.
Guys, please, can you deep? I asked her, would you like to introduce yourself? And now she's giving us an epilogue of her whole life.
Sorry.
So she's gonna be like, yeah, so I plan to get married and have children at this age. And then maybe after that I'll do a PhD.
Well,
and
as you've noticed, I like to talk as well, so
she loves to talk, guys.
I kind of went.
So isn't she like the perfect first guest to have on the channel, right?
Exactly.
I met you at uni, right? We didn't go to the same university, but obviously I met her during the course of my university.
Yeah, basically.
But how did we actually? I do not remember how I met this girl. Like I actually
don't know.
But
we just know we're friends.
Yeah, and we've been friends for like 2
years.
2 years? Yeah, 2 years. So I've known her for long, but I haven't known her for long, you know. But I feel like I've known her like practically all my life, weirdly enough. So
it's really weird, but
yeah,
truth.
you know. So we're talking about finding yourself at university and also picking the wrong course. Okay, and if anybody knows anything about that, it's this girl. Okay, she picked the right course for that season, but it was definitely probably the wrong course for her.
I like that sentence.
It was the wrong course for her. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking more about that. So just stay tuned and keep on watching, guys. So when they say finding yourself at university, what does that mean to you?
So for me personally, first of all, well, you guys should already know this is a Christian channel, so I'm a Christian. So I don't believe in finding yourself without God, because He's the one that created me. So the fullness of who I am is in Him.
Definitely.
So I had to find God to find me in a sense.
So when did you find God?
When did I find God? Seriously? Because
happily.
no, because I grew up in a Christian home, so I knew God with quotation marks.
Sorry, no. When did you find? When did you yourself know God? And
when did I? Me personally. Okay, it was actually the date. It was 29th of June 2016. That was when I made.
How cute!
Yeah, it's serious. Wow, it's serious. Well, that was when I made the personal decision. Okay, like before I was just playing games, but now I'm going to be serious with you and take this journey with you serious. There has been some ups and downs. Yeah. As normal.
It's expected.
But it's the best decision I've ever made.
So how did finding God at university help you find yourself?
I think one, it seems weird to say, but it helped me realize this is very hard for me to say. Wow. You know, when you get to get I didn't realize how proud I was, sorry. But not in the sense of I was lofty, but proud in my thinking. It was. I realized how much in control of my life I was. Yeah. Like, who did I think I was to dictate to God what should happen with the life He gave me? So I think it made me realize how proud I was. One, and it also made me realize how I use my pride to cover up my insecurities. It really exposed you, girl. It really opened me up. So yeah, that's one thing. Another thing was, for me, every other relationship in my life from childhood up to now was performance based. So I had to do something to be loved, or I had to do something to be rewarded or honored, not just oh, you're Emem, that's fine, you're cool.
Yeah.
So it took a while for me to accept that God loves me, that the full stop, God loves me.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, why? Then I just love you. It took a long, I think it's just this year actually that I came to live with the fact that God just loves me.
No,
And there's no reason, he just loves me.
So you answered the question, how did finding God help you find yourself at university? So how did now knowing who you were at university aid you to realize that you were in the wrong course?
Firstly,
yeah,
I think for me, getting to know myself was a long process. For some people, it happens spontaneously. But I gave my life to God 2016. I don't think I got to a knowing of myself till 2018. So those were 2 years that I could have possibly have found myself on a greater level to have been okay. Maybe if I knew earlier, I would have possibly changed my course or gone into doing a double major, something like that. But I was still struggling with my concept of MM to even accept what I was being shown. If that makes any sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think for me, I think when I came to university, I didn't actually think I was doing the wrong course. I think I thought I knew.
I don't think when anybody thinks that. It's you start, and
you know.
Like, oh.
And I thought I knew I really did think I like. You can ask Emma. Like I would go on about law all the time. Like I thought I knew myself when I came to university. Like, and I knew what I wanted in life. Like I had a set plan. You know, come to university, do law for 3 years, then come out, go to law school, get a training contract, do it for 2 years, and then work as a junior. Like, do you get junior associate in one of the top law firms in either London or Birmingham? Like, I had my goal. Like, I even had the specific. I don't want to say the name of the law firm, but I had the specific law firm that I wanted to work in, and I made sure I did work experience. I made sure I got the grade. I made sure I did everything to be the perfect candidate. And then I found God.
He loves to wreck.
He does. He actually does love to wreck.
You know that song Reckless Love? Yeah, it's not just the sweet part.
Oh, the overwhelming.
There's a wreckage to the love as well.
Reckless.
Reckless love to wreck.
So I came to university, found God, and then first year for me, I didn't get the grade I wanted to get, and I was like, huh? What? But I was still in the, you know, when I mean the grade I wanted to get, I didn't get the percentage, like, guys.
Yeah, she's that.
I'm like that, okay? I didn't get the percentage I wanted to get, and I was like, pardon? You can't do that to me. What? And then, obviously, he found God and stuff, and then I started finding myself, and I realized how creative I was. I realized how much I loved business. I just realized so much about myself, and I was like, oh my days, I think I'm in the wrong course. Literally. But not like in the wrong course like I want to leave. Like in the wrong course like I still enjoy this.
I wanted to leave, bro.
Yeah, she wanted to.
I wanted to leave.
But I was like, I still enjoy this. Yeah. But I don't have a passion to go all the way that I thought I wanted to go. So I was good at law. I got to everybody, like to anybody else, I got good grades, but in my eyes, I wasn't enjoying it. Does that make sense? So people would be like, oh, you're getting the grades, you're good at it. What do you mean you picked the wrong course? But I didn't have a passion, you know, like I didn't want to wake up each morning and go to a law firm. Like I realized that as I was going down, I didn't want to go to a law firm like every morning. I think for me, it was a bit different. I didn't come to uni thinking, oh, I don't know myself.
Yeah.
I came to uni thinking, oh, I know myself. I know what I want to do at each point in my life. I had a 2-year plan, 3-year plan, 5-year plan. Yeah. I was literally that girl.
These are two extreme.
Yeah. So
she knew. I had no idea.
Yeah. So I was that girl. So, having God strip all of that and saying you don't actually know yourself. You know what people want you to be. Yeah. So it was like I was running somebody else's race, basically. That's the easiest way of putting it. People had an idea of what I should be. I should be the student that gets, you know, a first class. I should be the student that that what's it called, that has all the work experience and would work into a law firm, and they would just hand me over a job. And having to find myself and realize that I was running somebody else's race, I was living their life for them and not for myself. You know, I was going with other people's idea of what Daniela should be and not what God thought Daniela should be. It was a long process, but you know, I think I wouldn't say I know the fullness of myself yet. I don't think so. Do you?
No, bro.
Okay, so I don't think I know the fullness of who I am yet.
You know what? I don't think you can actually ever do.
Yeah.
I
No, honestly,
don't.
she's right.
Oh Lord, I do not remember where it's from. But you know, you do that thing where you YouTubers put the Bible verse of the.
Do you think it's easy? You don't know it's hard work. She said, do that thing you people do when you put the.
Oh, I remember it. It's 2 Corinthians 3 verse 18. I don't have a Bible with me, but the point I'm trying to say is where it says we'll be transformed from glory to glory.
Yeah.
So, in as much as you know yourself, I don't think you can fully know, because
you need to be transformed.
I am becoming like Christ.
Yeah.
And there's a fullness of Christ that I am not even fully aware of.
Honestly.
So the more I know him, the more I know me.
Yeah.
And I'm eternally knowing him, so I'm eternally knowing me.
Yeah.
So exactly. I don't think you can ever reach a point where you be like, oh yeah, this is me and this is all of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you've gotten there, I feel like there's pride, honestly.
Literally.
I'm gonna say it straight. I feel like
the Bible verse talks about take heed lest you fall.
I feel like there's pride, because if you're saying this is all of me, then you're pretty much just saying that's all of God in you.
And you can like she said, you can never know the fullness of God, because even in the Bible, like we see a revelation of him in one Bible verse in like 100 different ways,
honestly,
minimum. So, and just imagine the revelation of God in each verse throughout the Bible, and that's not even the fullness of God.
Honestly.
So you can never know the fullness of God. So honestly, you can never know the fullness of yourself. And you remember in the last video I talked about how what's it called? I spoke on 2 Corinthians 5:17, and I talked about the transformation, you know, the road to transformation. It's literally the same thing she's saying. When God transforms you, and the more revelation of Christ that you have, the more you find yourself. So as you're finding him, you're finding you. Like, how amazing is that? Because you're in him and he's in you.
Yep.
Like, that's so, literally, that is so beautiful. You can never know the worth of something without basically speaking to the manufacturer of that thing. So you can never know the full worth of that thing. So yes, a camera, like me, that's not really like techie like that, I know how to turn it on. I know how to, like, I know the basics, okay?
Yeah.
But the person who made the camera I'm using at the moment would know all the functionalities of that camera, and they can, you know, they can teach it to me in stages. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's just, even, or let's say in cooking, you know, like, I don't know why I use camera as an example. You can see that I'm really bad when it comes to technology. But like cooking, for you to get to the final stage of that food, there's a process. But then think about this with chicken. You can do how many things with chicken? You can do millions of things with just chicken in itself. So it's the same thing with you. Like, yes, there's a process to get into a final meal, but that is not the only meal that can come out of you, if that makes any sense. Like, you're the chicken basically, and God can take you through different processes for different meals, and the more you're in him, you know, the more he can show you what you can do with that chicken. And I'm using chicken and I'm using food because that's how sometimes God speaks to me, you know. So, but yeah, that's, and not in a like I'm obsessed with food kind of way. I just love it.
Yeah. And in addition to what she said as well, using the analogy she uses, the chicken.
Yay, chicken!
Funny enough, she doesn't even like chicken like that.
I really don't like chicken like that. Which is the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know.
It's common food. So,
yeah.
You know how chicken can be boiled, fried, grilled, whatever.
Roasted.
Like different types.
Yeah.
So it's like, I come to God now and say, oh God, I can only be boiled. And God's like, no, bro. You can be fried, you can be roasted, you can be grilled. And you're like, no. It's only boiled I know of.
Yeah.
So it's like we should drop the limitations we put on ourselves. And I think the chicken has been so familiar with the pots that it's been in getting boiled in.
Hashtag revelation, guys. That's why I'm like this.
Yeah. So it's like, basically, don't get too familiar with yourself.
Yeah, familiarity
like,
is the...
Honestly, like...
You can't find yourself if you're
like,
familiar with
know
yourself.
yourself, but don't become familiar with yourself. Familiar is not like you begin to underestimate or disrespect what's in
We can
you.
do a whole separate video on that because we're...
Okay, yeah, we've actually gone off the question.
No, that's not even... You can continue. What I'm
okay.
saying is that we understand familiarity with ourselves. So that's a
much.
whole... We can do a whole...
Very much so. It's because I think for me, it took a lot for me to break that off, and it was when I realized that's actually an offense to God.
It is.
Because he's put an investment in me, and I'm telling him you can't withdraw this because it's not there when he put it there. So it's like, humble yourself, madam. Humble yourself.
Even, you know what, something that came to my mind, in relation to finding yourself, you need to know when you're finding yourself, ensure that it's yourself that you're finding, not somebody else, what people see. You know, I was talking about how running somebody else's race, not what you think people expect. People's perception of you, not what you think people expect from you. Because when she was talking about the chicken and how you can boil it, fry it, and grill it, something the Holy Spirit said to me is somebody who's made for just boiling. There are different things you can do with boiled chicken. There are different meals you can make with boiled chicken.
Honestly.
Okay, just boiled chicken on its own.
Yeah.
And you're like, but God, I don't want to be boiled. I'm meant to be fried. So you put yourself in hot oil, and God is
gonna get burned.
You're gonna get burned because God is like, no. For all the meals that I want to make out of you, I need to boil you. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say?
And seemingly boiling is longer than frying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might look like the person being fried is living their best life. Whatever. And it's like, God, I've been sitting in this pot simmering for some years now. When am I gonna be ready?
Yeah.
But the races are different, and God knows why. He knows why. So just trust him, man.
Yeah, and the thing she's even talking about comparison, guys, you can see I really love food, because the Holy Spirit is really trying to get my mind about this food analogy. But even what she spoke about how the frying and the boiling. So when you fry chicken, okay, and you cook the chicken, even if you leave it to marinate for 10 years, okay, even don't do that, guys. That's unhygienic. Don't do that. But if you leave it to marinate for a long time, and you put it in the hot oil. Yes, the seasoning will go in, but it won't go in as much as when you boil it and you sit in that water for a long time. So it's the same thing as us as individuals, okay? Yes, God is taking someone through a process, and that process looks faster than yours, but the what's to come out of you, the taste that's to come out of you would be worth it. It's better for you.
So there's a blessing in the wait, in the process, in the tiring. I'm so sick and tired of everybody wanting to. You want to be financially free, and you want to be that in 6 months. That's not realistic.
This is still under finding yourself, guys.
Yes, it is. Because yourself is not just spiritual, please. God, that's another thing. God doesn't just care about your spiritual mind, please.
Yeah, he does.
He cares about your finances. He cares about your health.
Yeah.
He cares about your relationships.
Yeah.
He cares about your mental health. So, what was I saying before? Blessing. Yeah. So there's a blessing. I went by the way, but I'm back. So there's a blessing in the wait, in the process, in the tiring. We as a generation of people, there's this rush. I don't know where we are all rushing to, for goodness sake.
Micro-Christianity.
So you actually have to wait in the process. Yeah. Even if it means God says go over and over, that means, to be honest, if God says go over and over, it's more on you, because you're not learning the lesson you're supposed to learn. But you have to just wait in the process. There are lessons you learn in the process. Your character is built in the process. You want to get to the platform, yet you don't even have the character to sustain a board meeting. Really? How do you want to sustain a platform, please? Please, how? So this is why process is needed. And it's not just process to get to the platform. Process is needed to be a good husband. Process is needed to be a good wife, to be a good parent. Process is needed to be a good friend, to be a good child of God.
To be a good child for your parents.
Process is needed for every single thing.
Everything. It is. In that process, and in the process of finding yourself, and knowing if the course you are doing is right for you or not, there's nothing like knowledge. So acquiring knowledge.
Yeah.
So you're in a process, and God tells you, for example, you're doing chem eng, and I want you to do business and graphics and stuff. Amazing, right? But she needs to study. Study that. Literally, to show herself approved, study, acquiring knowledge, as much knowledge as possible in that field, because you don't want to be a mediocre. You don't want to be a mediocre person.
Oh,
what is that? Mediocre.
Jesus.
I know. Guys, this is literally our pet peeve.
Oh, Lord.
but you don't want to be a mediocre person, okay? So why would you, as a person in the process of finding yourself, not want to educate yourself? So God is telling you, oh, you're now in the process of finding yourself to be a good child to your parents. Isn't it time to start reading books about being a child? You know, it's good to read books about being a child. It's good to even read books about parenting, so you can see from that, you can see it from their perspective. So yeah, I think just knowledge is power, guys, and knowledge is key in the process of finding yourself, especially at uni, because there are different voices at university. And sometimes, even if, let's say you don't know God and you're watching this video, the different voices at university. To even know your own voice, you need to acquire the knowledge.
To be honest,
I think an example of that relates to something at uni is budgeting. So you can read all the books you want to read about budgeting at university. Okay?
I wish
you can read all the websites that you want to read about budgeting. But yes, you've gained the knowledge, but now, like she said, you need to apply the knowledge, because application of the knowledge is what wisdom is, you know?
Well, one thing I wanted to say about feeling like you picked the wrong course was, I wish I did it, but thank God that I've taken responsibilities for my mistakes and moving forward. Even though you find yourself doing what you don't think you should be doing, still do it well with excellence.
Yeah, be the best at it.
So, because it was like, I don't want to be doing this, so my attitude towards it was actually disgraceful.
Yeah.
And it affected the results I got. So one thing I would say is persevere through it, because if I didn't go to that course, I wouldn't have come to this country. I won't have many people I met. I wouldn't
probably have known God.
Yeah, I probably won't have known God, because I know that education played a huge part in me getting to know God. So even though you're not on the right course, be faithful where you are till you get redirected to where you need to be, because or else you have to deal with regret and I wish I had, or I wish I did, and I don't want that for anybody. That's true. If you're actually in your first year, second, even final, and you're finding out that okay, this was a very big mistake, just put all of you in. Even if you're in final year and it feels like because for me it felt like I had actually wasted 3 years of my life. So even if it feels like that, just push and put all of yourself in, because even though it's a degree that you didn't enjoy or you might never use, the qualification, the achievement is good enough. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say.
That's everything?
Yeah.
You sure? Tick tick.
Oh, I have one more thing.
I told you guys.
I think, I don't know if this relates to finding yourself. Wait, it does actually, because you need to leave. But I would say during the course of uni and just life in general, like in as much as you're doing work, doing ministry, doing career, like learn to live life.
Enjoy yourself.
Like it seems like I'm blabbing. Like everyone should know that. Well, I didn't.
Oh no, neither did I.
I didn't. I just thought life was just about
my
school,
books.
God, school,
literally
God, school, God, and I mean, like it makes you become quite monotonous, and you begin to bore yourself out. And I didn't even know I was boring myself out. But yeah, actually live a life. That's where time management comes into play and all of that jazz. But so actually live a life.
When we talk about living life, this is gonna be, oh god guys, there's so many videos to come. Obviously we're not talking about going clubbing and stuff, because we do not advocate for that, okay? So yeah, we do not advocate for that, but what we're talking about is, you know, go to the cinema on your own with friends, go for a meal, go sightsee, and there's so many things you can actually do in the city.
Have a games night.
Literally discover yourself and discover your city and discover your friends, you know, have fun. Literally. Find out the things you like to do and the things you don't like to do.
Honestly, make mistakes.
But yeah, basically guys, like she said, enjoy yourself at uni, you know, know God. It will help you find yourself, and make sure you just enjoy yourself at uni, guys, honestly. Honestly, I wish I knew that, to enjoy myself at uni. I knew the know God part, but the other part was just study, and cry about how study is. Literally. So yeah, That was so good. Guys, that's
This
why
was
she
fun,
has
guys.
so much knowledge inside her
This is-
brain. And people say she talks too much. I don't think she talks too much. I think she's just, you know, opening up and just letting go of all the knowledge that God has placed inside of her. So I don't think she talks too much, okay? So it was really fun talking to you guys. It was really fun talking with you, Emem. And thanks for watching, guys. Do you want to close up?
Oh, what do I do? Do you have like any special?
No, just tell them that God loves them, you know, and all that good stuff. And then like,
okay,
share, subscribe, all this good stuff.
Oh, okay. I feel like such a YouTuber right now. Well, so guys, it was really an honor being here and speaking to you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope you've been able to speak one or two things, not from me actually, but from the Lord.
Yeah, hopefully.
And it would actually make your lives a whole lot better. And you will never make the mistakes we did.
I hope
honestly.
you don't.
And by the time you're at the end of uni, it will be something for you to look back and be like, wow, God, thank you. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Like, no regrets, no disappointments, just steady moving in your destiny with God. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And well, catch you in the next video. I don't know if it's me or if it's her, but yeah, catch you in the next video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, you better.
Okay, thank you guys. Like you've heard from Emma, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below.
I say comment.
And comment down below if you enjoyed this video, or you know, if
not if, when.
I love her. And also you know, things that helped you find yourself at university. It'd be good to learn from you guys, since we're going to do a master's course. So it'd be really good to learn from you guys so we can find ourselves some more. And yeah, we love you all, and God loves you even more. Stay tuned, guys. Bye. Bye. Oh, why is it recording? Oops. Wait,
It is recording.
ooh, yeah. Photo shoot.